Alright, so let's get started here. This drawing is a redditgetsdrawn user that I found browsing that subreddit. I really liked the lighting and the overall portrait, so decided to use it as a study. So you'll see that here I'm really working on just laying down the foundations of the head. These are going to be pretty much straightforward, straight lines. I'm not really looking at adding too many curves or capturing too much of a gesture in this particular drawing. This is, just basically a head that I'm working off of. If I was doing a full body drawing or sketch, then I would go for more of a gesture. Now, once you what you saw there, I should say, is once I developed blocking in the head, so to speak, I took that original layer that I was working on and I lowered the opacity just to lighten it up a little bit, created a new layer and started drawing on top of that. Now I'm adding a little bit more curves in my lines. I'm defining the features a little bit more, but my groundwork, my foundation has been set. So now it's about refining some of these features here. I've always thought that ears are kind of fun to draw because they don't, at least the inside of ears, they don't look like anything in particular, so you really have to kind of go off the reference to get those right. Now in this step right here, I decided to experiment with a brush that I normally don't use, at least not in this stage of a drawing or a sketch. So a lot softer brush. Normally I'll use harsher brushes like this one that I'm just applying right now. But still, it allowed me to get a little bit of a mood, a little bit of an atmosphere in the drawing. And now I'm going in and laying some values here, trying to focus on my darkest darks and slowly building out some of my darker midtones. And this whole time I am also looking to refine the overall drawing, just because I'm working with light more than anything at this step. Doesn't mean that my drawing underneath is perfect, or that it's at a point where it isn't gonna change from here on out. I may see something as I'm developing the light source where, hey, maybe the chin needs to be pushed in a little bit, or it needs to come out a little bit more. So pretty much at any stage of the drawing, you can go back and refine your initial foundation. That's exactly what happens with the ear, actually. I think I drew it on a little bit too small, or it was too high. You can see here that I'm working to place that in a different place and enlarging that ear a little bit. And this is typically where things start slowing down just a little bit, because the large areas, the large blocks of light and dark obviously the foundation has been established. So now it's about picking at some of those details and going in and defining certain parts of the portrait a little bit more. This guy's got really cool hair, so I don't think I refine that too much. I do leave that a bit more of a gesture than anything else. I just wanted to mention he's got pretty cool hair. And then one of the final things that I do here is add some highlights, since the kind of a set I'm working on is kind of a mid-tone there. But yeah, hope y'all like this. Hope y'all enjoy the little voiceover of this sketch. And here's the final sketch. Again, rough sketch, not something that's completely done, but hopefully y'all enjoyed it. See you in the next one.